Hello everyone, welcome to this stream. Nice to have you all here. I hope you had a fantastic day. Guy, I just want to say fantastic guy, no, fantastic day. Welcome Gegeir, welcome Orange Winter and all the other lurking in the background. Today we continue with Resident Evil Village. For those who are surprised, what a different game on this channel? What is wrong? Yeah, we completed Cyberpunk 2077 in a 16-hour marathon stream. Before the last stream, so 2 streams ago, whatever. And yeah, that was really needed. And now we will see some different games on this channel in the future. For example, Resident Evil Village. We have a look probably at Resident Evil 3, the remake. After this one, maybe we will find out. Without further ado, I would say I load already in the game. I hope sound is good. You can in-game sound. There is not much to hear, in case you wonder. Except for when I do this. You should hear this. You should hear myself. Picture. I removed the title thing from the music, right? Everything looks fine. Oh nice, Kierdan is also here. Welcome. Just welcomed everyone. Yeah, I would say we load into the game. I think, in theory, this here should be my save game. Okay, I hate when... This is really weird. You have to scroll from here, else it doesn't work. If I scroll here, it always jumps back. It's kind of strange. Is this an autosave here? No, it doesn't look like it. I'm not sure. We load just this save. Should be right. Be me watching the stream. What? I don't get this, but okay. So we are in Castle Dimitrescu. Actually, interested what the root of this word might be, or where we are. For example, in Old English, S and C is actually pronounced as sh, like S and H or SCH in German. Interesting, but I don't think it has Old English roots, and that should not necessarily be the case in other languages, but who knows. Okay. Be also me, start a stream, download at the same time, wondering why everything's loading so long. Yeah, that is a problem. To my knowledge, I don't have codec options today. That means you can only watch this at 1080p, 30 FPS. Yeah, that's unfortunate, sadly. But if you continue watching the stream, and maybe we get some more people here, maybe I get partnered at one point, and then this problem becomes non-existent anymore. So we've already seen this here. It seems like the guy who built all of this had those models, and you need a little metal ball to control the castle or something, or to move things around. I don't really know how this works. We will find it out in the future. So far, I don't have a thing. Looks like there's a hole for something spherical. So that's a little ball. We don't need things to save. This also, I noticed just, look at this. This is a chair, a really big chair in the background. Oh, is it a chair? I don't get it. It looks like a chair, but it is not really high. One of the weirdest chairs I've ever seen. Also need to get back to the controls. So how are you people doing? Hope you had a fantastic and good day. Yeah, something we might have missed, but it's something we might have missed. Let us check. Okay, why are these things? Maybe we're not close anymore. There's still some stuff left here, as we have learned from Orange Winter. We can go back to this. Here, there's a graveyard. That is a Maiden of War. Interesting. Now we also know how this statue is. I didn't notice that last time. This part here is blurred out for whatever reason. The vineyard here is merchant outside. I know. Okay, I think we got everything. Maybe something we overlooked. There's sometimes jewels and stuff sitting somewhere. Okay, so my prediction here is this looks like it triggers a cutscene at some point. Okay, this is not a button, it seems. There's a second floor. Well, it's locked. No, there's something written there. Mask the...
Looking for Rose?
Well, that doesn't look good. Uh-oh. Ow.
Man blood.
Ouch. At least you guys having a good time.
Mother, I bring you fresh prey.
You are so kind to me, daughters.
There she is, Lady Dimitrescu from the trailers.
Now,
and becoming a
let's
meme
take a
on the
look at
internet, I guess.
Well, Ethan Winters.
Why does everyone know my name
escaped
here?
my little brother's idiot games, did you?
Yes.
Let's see how special you are.
She's
Yes,
kind of
yes.
tall. The perspective is really weird. Ow. Unpleasant.
Starting to go a little stale.
Then let's devour his man flesh quickly, Mother.
I am the one who captured him.
Now, daughters. First, I must inform Mother Miranda. But later, well, there will be enough for everyone. Udama!
Hey, wait.
What on earth? Ow! That must really hurt.
Wish for Ethan Winters.
Wait,
Okay, she is really tall.
What are you doing?
Look how she had to duck going through the door, but wow. And why do those daughters consist out of bees? She's 9 foot tall, that's 3 meters or something, right? Okay. Ow! Oh no. I have a bad feeling about this. Okay, he's not going to do what I think is going to happen, right? Okay, for people who don't like certain painful, brutal scenes, maybe look away for a moment. Oh no, he really does it. Does he? Oh, unpleasant.
You crazy witches.
That must have hurt. Oh, the scent. It also must probably hurt. At least it's this magical healing stuff. So I guess it will become better and heal or whatever. But ow, that must have hurt so much. Just don't want to imagine that. There's also a big lever here, it seems. It's a Dark Souls lever. I can't move it. Okay, it seems like we have freed ourselves for now. Is it a bit too dark, chat? For me, it's very dark, I have to admit. Let me just maybe adjust the thing a little bit. I just have to find out where to do this. Brightness. Okay, this is adjustment, huh? What? There's no there's no thing there. Maybe we do this a little bit less. Is there a different thing there? I just would like a bar to set the brightness. Wondering, oh, this scrolling reel is just from hell. Maybe it's a bit better. I'm not sure, chat. We will see. Bad. Books. Oh, Crimson Glass. It's the same problem. I jacked the brightness up for full. Was really dark. It's just here very dark in this particular. Maybe we would reduce it a bit. I think I have the settings still in my mind. Okay, what we notice here is because why is it so dark in the room? In theory, even though it doesn't look like it, but this here could be windows because there are curtains, is this how I pronounce it, in front of it. We also hear the storm, the wind outside, the howling wind. So we clearly have like some vampire theme here. She wants to taste my blood, which is in of itself strange, I would say. And yeah, so we had werewolves and vampires. Great. It seems like they want not only to drink my blood, they want to eat me? What's wrong with those people? There's no interaction possibility with this here. They did not take away our guns, so it seems like they don't fear the firepower we have. There's also... what is this? Didn't she take the thing with her? What is this? Why is there... is this a blood thing? Okay, we can't do anything with it. What does our health say? Green. Good. Wait a minute. See this? We still have this unpleasant thing there at the hand. Very unfortunate. Yeah, we must have entered this room through this door here. From my mind, we came from this position. There are also the hooks we had. We have this thing here, the lockpick. The problem with the lockpick is we should not have it yet, because I got the lockpick for free. And that is due to the version I have, but I don't want to use... like, it feels a bit like pay to win, you know what I mean? Or cheating. And I'm a master of cheese, not of cheating, right? That's the difference, in my opinion. Okay, there are some... what do you call them? Also, this room is pretty dark. So it seems like those vampire ladies like it pretty dark. Maybe they are weak to the sun or something? The typical vampire thing? Also, this fruit here has seen better days, it seems. An easy pick to lock. I hope we can find a lock pick here. Locked from the other side. Okay. Okay. What am I supposed... how do I get out of here then? Is there another exit here? Either I overlooked something. It has to do with this thing here. Maybe there's a secret exit or something. Also the mirror, yeah, it has somewhat reflection, but of course we don't have ray tracing here. So the graphic fidelity is not as good as it could be. It could look much better. No, not much, but a little bit better. Let's put it that way. It's not like looking bad in any shape or form. Just for people wondering. What did I overlook, chat? Do you see something? There is a picture of a woman or something. Clock. 10 o'clock or something. Should stop saying something, I guess. Ah. Here it is. Man, okay, it's locked from the other side. We have Maidens of the Harvest. What is this? Maidens of the Harvest. So there is harvesting and maidens dancing around. For a moment I thought I got it, but nope. Or maybe below the table. Somebody dropped a key or something. Do we have a key? It's locked from the other side. Double check. We only have 2 doors. Maybe I don't get it, chat. We have one option though. We could open this lock here. We have a lockpick for that. But I got it from the merchant, right? Wait a minute, maybe, let me think about it. Maybe there's something on the glass or so. I think it's just a treasure. Examine. How do I move it around? This way, okay. What did she... It's relatively red. You have a crystal skull, some of the other stuff. What would have happened if I did not buy this lockpick here? Which as said, I got it for free. But what happened if I would not have bought it? It can't be soft locked here, right? There are old things. There must be something I'm overlooking. But I have no idea what. Maybe there's a secret button or something in the wall for opening a secret door, as in some of those movies. I'm a bit, not trapped, but a bit confused. Here we found the glass. We open the door. Mirror. Headless statue. There's only one thing, there's nothing inside it. What do I miss, chat? Is there maybe a key hanging high up where I can't reach it and have to shoot it down or something? Boat. I have to admit, I'm a bit stuck here. Oh. How did I not see this, chat? How? How blind can one person be? Assume that we can re-enter this room at some point again. Can we close this again to maybe hide that this is a path we went? Probably not. Oh, some fellow crawling friends here. In red form. Oh, some scrap. Nice, we'll take that. Shoes. Yeah, we could have seen that the other room is also blue, which means we got everything from that room. It seems like we overlooked something here. classical sound. Oh. Let's look into the inventory. We got a new fancy item. Examine. It's a ring like from... Oh. It always looks at you. That's funny. I mean, we can probably take it out. That's not unusual for if you know the other Resident Evil games. Yeah, so... Maroon eye. Yum, rats. Healthy snack. Okay, Kierdan, I did not know you were into eating rats. But I like those, what do you call them? These weeds in the form of little rats that you can eat. Oh, hello. This is the night from Demon Souls, I think. Which we also still have to continue now that I think about it. You hear the sound? Maybe there was Mary throwing something down the well. Plonking all over the castle. Not sure if plonking a word, but you probably know what I mean. Makes plonk. There's the picture we saw again. Now we can enter this room here. Fantastic. So we found the shortcut. Great, great. Double check if something is in here now. Maybe the merchant suddenly appears. Wouldn't wonder about that. Close the thing here. Everybody should know that we have taken stuff. What is this picture there? Is it a horse? And dogs and a dude. Is this Lady Dimitrescu when she was younger or something? I don't know, maybe an ancestor. We open this, right? Yes. Do we have inventory? We have 2 healing things. No, don't equip that. This is a bit weird. You have to press with the middle mouse button and also place it with the middle mouse button. Feels a bit counterintuitive. Also, we have a mine. Sorry for messing this up a few times in a row. What does our shotgun say? 6 shots, it's not that much. 51, that's better. Hello?
Where have they taken Rose?
I think we are back. This door was locked last time, it seems. The weird thing, though, is this here, the statues were missing last time. Do you see this? We have to place things into those slots. I don't think the eye is right, though. I'm pretty sure it's not. Also did not check this door last time. This is where we came, right? This is a safe.
Oh, we meet again.
Duke? Why are you here?
Where there's coin to be made. And have you found your daughter?
No.
If she is truly here, the lady of the castle would have kept little Rose in her private chambers, would she not?
Dimitrescu?
The very same. Why don't you take a look? Maybe you'll get lucky. And speaking of looking, care to make a purchase?
Okay, so
Naturally.
we can now talk to Mr.
Please do take a look at my new stock.
Look at this. What is this? Extra baggage. Increase the number of item slots available in your inventory. I think this might be insanely valuable. As said, this thing here, the lockpick, is sold out, and we got one, so we can't buy a new one from it just yet. This is customized part of handgun, greatly increased ammo capacity.
What are you buying? Just something an old friend of mine used to say.
That's a reference to Resident Evil 4. What are you buying? Ammo capacity. So there are two ways to expand the ammo capacity. So shotgun ammo is 1k. We should save for 10k. What is when we sell some stuff? So what do we have? We have 2 crystal fragments, a crystal skull, a crimson glass. Lockpick, probably not. The crimson is 3, 4,000. It would be enough to buy it, but the question is, shall we spend so much on this, chat? This is 4k, 7.5k. No, it's not enough. We're missing. No, with this it's enough. Okay, we would get 8,400 if I'm calculating this correctly. What do you say, chat? Shall we go for it, or shouldn't we not care about the extra baggage for
I'm
now?
skilled at all sorts of weapons modifications, and will do them for a small fee.
The question is, doesn't tell us.
You don't quite have the cash on hand.
I can't see though. It only says increase the number of items, but not by how much. You know what I mean? I would go with inventory space. Okay, then we do this. Crystal fragment. So we. Oh. 2,000. Oh, we have even 2 of those. We only need 8.4k. We can keep one of those crystal things. Trade for lay. Yes, so we have now 10k. And now we can buy this thing here.
This is all an investment, Ethan. Thank you for your patronage.
No problem. Okay, that has increased it by quite a lot. I think this part here is completely new, right? Okay, that's great. Now we have an extra extra luggage there. That's great. Make a save here. Else we haven't found that much stuff. So let's explore the castle further. Can I place this here? Can't use it here. Here's one. There was one with 1 slot. Maybe it fits here. Nope. Totally different. Mask the angel's blinded gaze, and only then you will be saved. Mask the angel's blinded gaze, only then will you be saved. This text could be a bit. Yeah, here we see it's a window, and there are curtains for it in front of it. There's like a man with a scroll. Speaking of men with a scroll, would this not indicate that we came from here, right? Well, there's nothing in it, okay. On the other side. This we opened. Here we can't get out anymore. Okay. Do you overlook something here? No. Everything seems to be perfectly fine. We can't get out and outside anymore anyway. Okay, still nothing happens. We'll have to go all the way back, I think. Try to slide like in Cyberpunk. Doesn't work. So this is where we came from. This is a merchant. Locked. It leaves us with only this place there, right? Yeah, it should be right. This is also now cleared. It's also good to know. I'm a bit scared, I have to admit. Okay, this is a merchant who's coughing, I think. I hope he is. Pretty nice castle here. Look at this. It's really, really nice. Oh, yes. Extra handgun ammunition. And we should not forget that we can also craft handgun ammunition. We have... How much could we craft? We only have 2 gunpowder, though. No, we have 9 gunpowder and 6 scrap. I know what the last item is. So this is herbs, chemical fluids or whatever that is. Chemical, excuse me. And yeah, so 6 times it means 3. So we have 45 shots of ammunition on top of that. Plus we can craft 2 more healing things. That's also great. Okay. Let's look what else we have in the room. A handbag and a very big head. It's not very big, but... okay, there. Some spare money there. We could have... Probably can't hide under that. Also need to be careful to look out for, like, treasures up high. Nope. Nothing here. Can't interact with the fire. Looks great though. Okay, we can go upstairs and we can check 2 doors. Oh, wait a minute. Ah, okay. This is back to you know, this is the thing where we came from. So we got up there and then we get to the main hall, whatever it is, to this here. Elevator and stuff. Okay, okay, good to know. Didn't have the map in my mind, but yeah, makes totally sense. So this door over there leads even further away from this and upstairs. Yeah, that's a whole new level for us to explore. I assume this here is locked. That would be my... yeah, locked from the other side. Have to open it again. Did we open this thing here? Yeah, we did, right. Yeah, look at those. Yeah, we don't. Nothing there. Okay, so we have to go up. I have a bad feeling going up because somewhere, as now we have covered almost all of the lower floor, and those ladies must be somewhere. I see the glow though. There is a loot. There's also something we could go. A wine room. Chem fluid. Okay. Ah, something to read. The winemaking technique of Castle Dimitrescu can be traded as far back as the 15th century, long before the current occupants of the castle. Oh, long before the current occupants. Back 15th... well, they weren't always here, it seems. Alcina, oh that's her name, Alcina Dimitrescu uses this legendary yet peculiar technique to enrich the wine's flavor intensity and bestow it with a thick bouquet. Her best vintage is Sanguis Virgins. Sanguis Virgins meaning maidens. Oh, Sanguis Virginis, Latin, meaning maiden's blood. It is kept in a special ornate bottle decorated with intricate silver flowers. Maybe the glass we had something of that. in that style. Oh, this thing here. You can use it, you can't use this there. A special bottle adorned with flowers. Yeah, so this might be this where a wine bottle is placed at. There are also wine bottles here. Regina Rosie? Rosier? Whatever. Here the wind. This here. Okay, this is just locked, it's not a door. Okay. Something we overlooked. Yes, this thing there. But I think we found everything. We found the note. We found the grapes, which also had... It seems like this also looked better some time ago. Okay, chat. Just wasted some ammunition there, I know. Didn't I have 50 or something? We shot only 2 times, I think. Okay, this is actually where it ends. This is a dead end. Inventory says 1000. Oh, be careful with this. My mouse cursor sometimes leaves the thing there. Okay. I think, looking at her eyes, that we should enter one of the eyes here. All things considered, this might be the path where we need to go. So let's check, before we do this, let's check the other stuff. The wine place. Gunpowder, okay. This we might have... No, we need 2 gunpowders, right? I'm not sure. Is that you? Do we see anybody here? It's locked from the other side, okay. No. As a result, we still have stuff to find here. This is a wine room. We have this wine bottle thing. And then we have to move and open this door here. I assume it is locked, but we have what we need to open it. Let's place this eye here, which is pretty strange. Oh no. Ouch.
I haven't cut open a man in a while. Let me string you up, slice your jugular, and just watch. Taken alive, dead, which would you prefer? You will look wonderful.
Can we hide somewhere?
In our hall.
Chat, is something here? No, this room seems to be totally clear. There's a door I overlooked. Where else could we go? Inventory, we could go downstairs and then to the, well, the button for it. The merchant's room, maybe we are safe there. Maybe we can't open it well.
any longer.
It's locked. Screw me.
Mother said stale, but I think you're delicious.
Okay.
You're finished.
I don't know what to do here. Can't open this. Chat. I can't go back through this.
Don't move now.
Ow. What am I supposed to do, chat? I have no idea. Something I overlooked. Okay, that was... There's a door. This we can't open now. We are basically limited to this place here. Stop eating me.
How's it feel?
I know. Not great. Also, I have... The things make my computer lag.
Like that? Harder?
There goes my healing stuff. I don't know what to do, chat. What am I missing here? It's locked. Locked is not what I want to hear.
Yes. Yes.
And I have no idea what to do, to be honest. Something I'm missing here? Oh god, for real. Okay, let's let's restart then. How can somebody be so blind? Like, you didn't see it either, chat, right? Let's hope it puts me out at a safe point. Oh no. Okay. Okay, sorry. I did not expect this. But yeah. I feel like stupid. Angel things. Read this. Can't do this stuff here. Doesn't work. We unlock this place. Oh, there's a treasure? Where am I here, chat? Bed chamber. How did I overlook this, chat? You? There's a crystal thing inside it. I didn't see this. I feel blind, very blind today. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, how was it there last time too? How did I overlook this? Questions over questions. Yeah, this is all we can do here. We have to go up now. It's really hidden. Yeah, I get it. It's hidden. I'm just surprised. I could swear I looked into this corner and said, okay, it was just a wall or something. So let's do this here. Or the stuff again. Yeah, this is where we got thing here. 5 plus ammunition. Don't really get why we have still so little, but okay. I think the other vase thing was up here, right? Try to make it a bit faster. Sorry for reloading there, but oh, I felt so stupid. Like, holy moly, how did I not see this? I tried shooting at her. It seems to have there was no indication of, okay, oh, that hurts or something. Nothing like that. So I felt like shooting her was probably the wrong idea. A wine room. the note here. Now we have to do everything again. It's a bit, that's a bit unfortunate. Doesn't work. Okay, chat. Because this is like some kind of boss encounter, I would say we do another save here. Just I hope there would be like a quick save or something here, but of course it's Resident Evil, and there's no auto save when we can save ourselves, I think. So just to save us some time to do all the looting again. I think we got everything, right, chat? Sleep well, my friend. Let's just do this again. Wow. Like, I don't know what's happening after it anyway. I was just surprised that we could not get back there. So, a little detour here, just to be safe, so we don't have to loot this again in case I die stupidly again or whatever. Well, we technically could have escaped there still, but I just wasted a bunch of healing and so on. Maybe it was unnecessary.
I haven't cut open a man in a while. Let me string you up, slice your jugular, and just watch. Take a live,
Strange.
dead witch, would
Let
you
me just try something. I'm now very curious. Okay, she just despawns. That's also why I thought we could return to this place here. That is weird, isn't it? That's really strange. Does she appear again if I go through this door?
Trying to work up my appetite, are you?
Yeah, she just respawns here. Did I overlook something? Oh, we need to... Overlooked something here? No, doesn't look like it. Ha! Take that. Examine. Okay, 9th of June 1958. It was my first day working at the castle today. I was most shocked to see the other staff were all women. The mistress and her daughters were very adamant that they wouldn't bite. It was quite peculiar. Okay, so it seems like they are there. We're in 2000. This is 1980. This is how long before Resident Evil? Whatever, 60 years, 60 something years, over 60 years ago. So, and the daughters do not look like 60 years ago. So they're doing this stuff here for quite some time, it seems. Like in the 50s. Interesting. But it was quite peculiar. 23rd June 1958. It's been 2 weeks since I started working at the castle. I'm a little afraid. Another maid, Adela, made a mistake and Miss Daniela slashed her face with a knife. And at night I can hear wailing as if ghosts roam the halls. I want to go home. Who said this? I want to go home. One Punch Man, I think. Last episode of season 1. I think. I don't think that's the reference. That's where somebody said, I want to go home. Maybe I'm wrong though. Okay, so Daniela, yeah, this, so the three women at the beginning, the three daughters, I forgot the name. One was Daniela, I forgot the other two names. It seems like they are indeed those three daughters of Lady Dimitrescu. 8th of July 1958. I don't know what to do. The young ladies are complaining it was too hot and stuffy during dinner, so I opened the window just a crack. Shut it now, they all shrieked at me in unison. I fear I may be taken down into a cellar, never to be seen again. I don't know what to do. Maybe stay close to the open window. As long as it's not dark. It seems like our theory is not that bad, because it's a very classical theme that vampires don't like sunlight, and they're very vampire-y. This is the big vampire lady and her vampire daughters or whatever. And it seems like they don't like sunlight or something. So light is our friend. Sunlight is our friend. I'm really curious if there's an explanation for them, or if it's just more supernatural. Where are we, by the way? Somewhere. Okay. This is the music. If we go back, it becomes less loud. That means it's in the game. So it's wait, what's the? I always forgot the term for it. There is, what is it called? Diegetic sound or something, and a non-diegetic sound. I think that is the term for it, right? Yeah, the diegetic sound is the voices of characters and so on. And if we hear the music inside the game, it's also diegetic. Usually music is non-diegetic, so it's sound only the audience hears, but not it's not inside the world. If we have, like, you know what I mean? Sergio Leone played with this brilliantly in some of his films, like Once Upon a Time. Once Upon a Time in the West. Or even more prominently, I think he really started with this in For a Few Dollars More, I think is the name of the second film of his Dollar trilogy. But he also continued doing this in the third, I think. Especially, probably the best example is... Did I overlook something, chat? No, we got everything. Great. We got the thing. There's a hole in the wall. Here's not. We can't go inside here. Let me just double check we really got everybody. I guess we must have everything. Oh, there is Lady Dimitrescu. I hope she does not forget anything and comes back. Because I don't want to mess with her. Also, she collects handgun ammunition. Did you see the bottle she had? I assume that is the bottle we need for this. We have to place in this other room. It seems like she... Yeah, it was inside the game. So diegetic sound. Okay, here it gets deeper. Do we have everything? No, it's something we have overlooked. Would be surprised if there's something... Very old wine bottles. Oh, we found it. Hope she's far enough away. Because shooting inside the castle, not what I want people to hear. Did we check the door? Is the door even marked? Yeah, it is marked. There's a red line there. It's a bit strange, but it works. We see loot. And Something looking like blood. Do you see this has a red shimmer or something? It could be all kinds. Could be wine or something. I don't know. We don't trust this castle at all. More handgun ammunition. Brings us to 69 shots total. That's great. What is this? Hall of War. Tasting room. That was the place that was up there. Let me just check the names of the other things. Hall of the Four. That is where the statues appeared. Merchant's room. Entrance hall. Carriage gate. There was a vineyard. We found a herb there. And the bed chamber. Here in this room there's still a lockpick we have to find. This is the escape we had. Okay. Dressing room. Main hall. We don't know. Wine room. We don't know about the other rooms. This door here was locked. I didn't check it though, but it's locked. There's a lot of levels and layers here. Interesting. So we are somewhere below the earth. And have no idea what's going on here. This is the war room, whatever that means. Oh, a nice heat flickering here. We like that. Trust in light. Yeah, that is also our conclusion already from the notes we have found. Could try shooting this down. Doesn't work. Trust in light. There must be more. I assume here in the dark corner there's something we can go through, but I haven't found it yet. Also says we found everything.
Looks like that'll swing with some force.
Looks like that will swing with some force. Oh. Maybe we can destroy this here. Maybe this is correct or something. I was a bit surprised that he gave a comment to this. Swing? There's a tube or whatever you call it. Metal tube. Metal beam. Oh, I didn't notice this. There's a person inside the barrel. Look at this, there's a hand coming. I didn't see that. Again, I feel like kind of blind. Chop the head off. Head off? Oh, hand off. Maybe that's a good idea. Full hand. Doesn't work. Can't interact with it. That's not what's going on. With enough force... He commented there. Would have been funny. I can jump. Also, our... Look at this, our hand healed, I think. At least a little bit. Maybe our fingers are growing back, that would be funny. Due to this weird healing thing. But I don't know what they want from me. With enough force? Oh. It's not the barrels, it's maybe this here. Okay, I was totally on the wrong track. I thought maybe the barrels would... You can maybe make them roll and they would crash the thing there. Nah, found it. Okay, sorry for that. Trust the light. Yeah, that makes totally sense now. For whatever reason, when I did this here, yeah, the sound really confused me here. I thought, okay, it's 100% these barrels. Maybe you can make those roll against the wall or whatever, or here, and then you get a... We said it was strange, yeah. I said swing. Then I was looking like something to swing, and I remembered, okay, he's talked about swinging. First I thought... Then I thought, okay, maybe this thing here can swing. I did not expect that to work, though. But okay, it was pretty easy. Uh-oh, it's insanely dark. Insanely dark, not good. There's some more barrel. Oh, thank you. You have... Uh-oh. These chairs look very unpleasant. There's blood or something on the wall. Covered in dried blood. The hugest fan of that, I have to admit. Oh boy. I hear somebody being trapped here. At least I hear something swinging. Ow, this thing here also looks scary. What? I don't even want to know what those things are for, to be totally frank. Well, there's a hint there. Help me, brother. Well, if you are here, I think all help is lost. Is there maybe another message, like help me, brother? By the way, the thing here turns on automatically. I think that's really unpleasant stuff. What is this? Do we want to know? No, probably not. Ugh. Must be the smell inside this place must be also unpleasant. I noticed the message there, don't worry. Read this in a moment. Okay, this is, you know, it becomes more modern. With some chemicals and I don't know what. What is it called? Syringe or something? How is this pronounced? Is it wise to go willingly into the cells? No, it's definitely not. But nobody's here, so I need to find all the information I get. Candidates: Irina, Michaela, Louis, Ingrid. Rejects: Dendera, Greta, Nadine, Camelia, Bianca, Melina, Astrid, Ludmilla, Rosalinda, Lena, Stefan. Very a lot of females here. Stefana, Gabriella. Oh, this thing here. This one. Holy moly. Why do people in these games, or even, ouch. This is a man though, I think. Or is this a woman? It's like a man. I'm not sure. Why is it so sadistic always? Like this thing here looks really unfortunate. I assume this is where we need to go further, right? Let me just double check. Okay, it seems like I've overlooked something still here. Chat, if you have seen something that I've overlooked, yep, syringe, you said correctly. Great. Yeah, I don't know. It seems still I have overlooked something here in this place. Oh, what is this? A letter. Irina, robust appetite. Michaela, robust appetite. Louis, robust appetite. Ingrid, unstable, overly alert at times. Not sure what this means. Still, still not everything we found. Look at this. This is where we came from, right? Yes. When the corpses fly low or something, it starts raining, I guess. There's another one, half corpse. What is this sound? Okay, we still haven't found everything going on here. Okay, some scrap. That's great. Still not everything. Some detail here, maybe something glowing, a treasure. Holy moly. That must have been a very unpleasant experience. Metal scrap. Is metal scrap something different than the other stuff? Yeah, it is. This here is metal scrap. This is normal scrap, so it seems to be more Now we found everything, that's great. Question chat, do we want to explore this further? Oh, that is the other part of this person. I think these are the legs, and this might be because there's like foot thing here. You see this? Might be the foot, but I'm not sure. I don't want to know if I'm totally honest. We have a crescendo here. Ow. Okay. Okay, their bodies just get rid. But then transformed them into some kind of monsters or something. Okay. It's just some dudes with axes. Well, never bring a sword to a gunfight, as Indiana Jones said so wisely. Also, I have blood sprinkles on the gun. That's impressive. I don't want to know how many of those people are here, though. Also, it seems, I did not know that, but you can... Oh, that is probably where we have to continue our journey. It also seems... Oh, that is this place here. It also seems I can just press F to destroy those boxes. You don't have to switch pipe bomb. What was that? Oh. Better. Drop loot. I'm a bit sad that we use so much shotgun ammunition. We should also reload just in case. Yeah, the body just moved. It seems like they are turning those people into those beings. There's an exit. I have not found everything yet. We checked this here. We did. We found the box 1 and 2. Don't worry, I played enough Dark Souls to kill those. Ingrid's necklace. Oh, is this Ingrid? So it seems like they turned those poor persons from this thing here to some kind of very unfortunate things, and the others who are dead did not survive the procedure or something like this. Holy moly. Also need to not lose track of where we just were. I still hear music, so I assume I hear somebody. So I think there's still somebody left here. We still have not found everything. I hope both of them come this way. For real. Stupid grab attack. Not smart. Huh? I hear another one. Okay, well, I mean we have enough stuff. We can, I would say, we heal a bit. What does Ingrid's thing though do? It's not a key item. Ingrid's necklace. Necklace of animal bones used to ward against evil. Valuable. Examine. Okay. So that would be my like a key item or something, because we found the name Ingrid in one of the books. There's still more of you. Speaking of, there's still something I overlooked, chat. Found something here. Need to attack so I can counter attack. Most dangerous thing is the grab attack. Nice. Okay, got it. It seems like those beings are somewhat immune to this. Oh, glory to Mr. Shotgun. Well, sorry, I just booped against the microphone. In joy, you could say. Okay, we shot, I don't know, 30 rounds or something. But like I said, we can craft 45 rounds of normal ammunition if we would need to. So that's not big of a problem. Now we found everything. We found everything. Okay, chat. Be careful here. Sometimes. Oh, no. Unnecessary. I think, though, this game is much closer to Resident Evil... oh, we can continue, I think. Closer to Resident Evil 4, where also ammunition wasn't that big of a problem. Like, if you compare this to some... If you remember some of our Resident Evil 2 remake runs or so, where ammunition suddenly became pretty scarce and we had to think about, okay, do we shoot this zombie or do... This element seems to be not here. Or not so strong. I assume it will become less of a problem. What did I just say? More probably? Can't even talk anymore. But okay, if one of those sisters comes, we go here. Because... Eat sunlight. Oh, this thing that's needed. Oh, I thought there would be something on the wall. We don't have this item, but we will need it. There's also an interesting box. And is this a coffin? Or multiple coffins? Maybe the vampire ladies have to sleep here or whatever. So all the classic vampire stuff is here.
I can't believe Cassandra caused all this mess.
Chat. I need a marker on the map. Where do I need to go? Top? Huh?
You're tonight's main dish. I need blood. Warm, wet, bright red blood.
Here we go here. Probably better. Oh, I think my game lags when the things come.
Where are you going, little one? Your bullets cannot harm. You stupid man thing!
Okay, chat, we have a... You can jump pretty far.
How dare you bare your teeth at us! I feel no pain!
I hope this would have more impact on her.
And stuff it with worms!
Worms, you say. Maybe we just have to open this? Can't open this. Stop it!
I'm sick of fighting you. Behave.
Stop it! What am I doing wrong here? I don't get it even. Stop that.
I should have killed you sooner.
Can't block that.
What? My body! It's breaking! This can't be! Not like this.
Okay, your body's breaking. That's good.
I don't believe it.
Okay, I did not expect that. Shoot more window. Yeah, I just looked for another window to shoot. This looked pretty open, but I also shot it at it, and it probably helped. But yeah, okay, it was not the best performance. I hoped you could maybe go back down to this other place, but the game locked the door. Now it's open again. It confused me greatly. And I thought, okay, what do I have to do? Just shoot at her? Like all the time before shooting did nothing. Ripperoni. Yeah. Hope she doesn't rest in peace, actually. Go to hell, vampire. Yeah, that's very, very fair point. But as said, whatever. We can craft... we just craft 2 of those things here, and then we can heal ourselves up again. Not a problem. Okay, and I'm not sure which daughter we just killed, though. Oh, we have a pipe bomb. I forgot about this. Examine. A handmade pipe bomb. When thrown, it explodes violently upon impact or after a set amount of time. So we can also manipulate it. Pretty cool. Pipe bomb. We also have found this mine here. Examine. Could have used that mine, maybe. We use it for the next order or whatever. A direct contact mine triggers an explosive when stepped on. Possible to retrieve them after placing. Okay, that's good to know. Also haven't checked our shotgun here. Pretty nice. Handgun. Examine. That's seen bad at times, I think. Also, welcome Andres. Nice that you were here. A well-used knife with a large blade. Wait, what did the... Was there a text? A pump-action shotgun commonly used for hunting, well known for its stability and reliability. A small, easy-to-use semi-automatic pistol with average firing power. Average firing power is exactly what we like most. We can also examine this. Oh, that's cool. Silver wolf. That is funny because of the werewolves, and maybe it says silver bullets or something. Handgun, high velocity ammunition. High power, 9 millimeters. Pretty cool. What is down there? Whatever. Shotgun ammunition. We can also look at the shotgun ammunition pack that we found. The Eagle. Wow, silver bullets. Exactly. So that was the first vampire lady. I thought I did something wrong or something, because I tried to keep her at the window and thought, okay, that must have some effect on her. I didn't quite get that I should need to hit her. We saved a lot of ammunition there, though, by knifing her a lot. Eagle shot shells, extra long range, water resistant, non-corrosive. It's good to know. What is this? 12 CA or something? GA? Whatever that means. We also have this thing here, but yeah, what? We have this little thing, customizable part of a shotgun, equipped for a dangly charm limited item. Yeah, that's from the pre-order thing. What is this here? First aid mat. Treatment disinfectant, whatever. Medicine that fully heals all wounds, closes gashes, and acts as a clotting agent while restoring function to damaged systems. Very powerful magical stuff. 12 gauge, I think. Okay, makes sense. Anything else, chat, you want to see here? Okay. We ate a lot of damage there. I'm a bit unhappy with this, but I still have 54 shots. That's pretty decent. Do we have everything? That's my main question right now. I tried to loot on the way. And now we can also go down to the cellar, basement. No, there's something we haven't looted yet. No, it might be that... yeah, this here. We don't have something for... Oh, also we got a treasure from her, right? We haven't looked at that. Crystal torso. Dimitrescu's daughter's crystallized remains. Examine. Look at this. So they have this weird thing inside. I don't know, like a plant or maybe like a snail or something. I don't know what that is. A crystal here. We saw that they have on their chest these brooches. It's locked. Why did it say it's locked? We also have these here. Just want to have a look at this. Is there like a text? No, there's no text. And there's also some crystalline theme going on. So I assume these crystals have to do with them having weird powers. This was also the place I tried to reach. I thought, okay, here we could have fought her. So my theory is we can return to this place. We just have to keep it in mind that it exists. And that there is still this door here that we can't open yet. I think beyond that, if anybody hasn't seen something glowing on the ceiling or something, then we should have gotten everything, I feel. Yeah, maybe they crystalline in the sunlight. That is true. And Andres, how are you? Hope you're doing also well. Haven't seen you in a stream, I think, for... I can't remember. Didn't you join when I did one of the longer Cyberpunk streams a few days ago? I'm not sure. But it feels like you weren't here for some time. Which is of course totally fine. I would not watch my stream. No, it's not like that, but I can get that people also have sometimes better things to do or not interested in the game I'm playing. I hope you enjoy the Resident Evil 8 stuff. What is this? Maybe that was... Yeah, it's probably from... Maybe there's something... was closed there afterwards. And this is like, I don't know... There was like a different thing over it. Or something they used to... Was maybe placed? Yeah, I don't know. It's a bit strange. What I noticed though, which is a bit unfortunate... it's okay. Cyberpunk was just not my game. Yeah, I can totally understand that. But we have completed. We will though. There will be one stream where we get to the secret ending and try that. So not anytime. Let's say in 2 weeks or something. I prefer horror games, as you can see. Yeah, that is totally fine. The problem was just Cyberpunk went on for 40. I can't tell you how many episodes it were, if I'm honest. Let me just check it really quick. Curious myself. What was the last episode of the Cyberpunk stream? It is episode 44. So 44 episodes I had, and some episodes have multiple parts in addition, and are over 10 hours long. So yeah, that was over 100 hours. I know, maybe more. I can't really say. 100 hours doesn't even work. It must be 150, almost 200 hours we played that. That is a lot. Also happy to hear you doing good. Oh no, when I tap back into the game. When I tap out we have to go to the knife. Because, yeah. So I don't shoot by accident. I think in Cyberpunk, it's a bit strange in this game. Sometimes when I have a cursor like this, I can get outside of the screen and do stuff, which is cool, but I need to get used to it. Inside the game, that does not happen, though. Only when I'm in the menu and have a mouse cursor. What is this, by the way? It looks like they produced some dried meat. And knowing those weird people, this might be man flesh, as the orc dude from Lord of the Rings would say. Kitchen. Okay, let's see what they have cooking in the kitchen. Oh, that is the bottle that Lady Dimitrescu brought with her, maybe. There was one, she had remember when we crawled through this tunnel and saw Lady Dimitrescu, the 3-meter woman, and in the tasting room, I assume this is the bottle that she picked up. I hope we don't trigger anything, I have a bad feeling. Yeah, that is the Sanguis Virginis, Maiden's Blood. I have a letter. Another one was sent to the cellar. She had only spilled some soup. Everyone knows what happens when you are sent to the cellar. You are never seen again. They drain your blood, your soul cursed to wander the halls. I went looking for her, and when I found her, she was just skin and bones and gnawing on a rat carcass. I suspect it will be my turn next. Okay. Yeah. Doesn't sound too great. Gnawing, okay. Thanks for the hint. I think we had this in the past, haven't we? Had this in the past, haven't we? I have to think about the sentence for a moment. Oh man. So it's gnawing. Good to know. Very spoopy, yeah, that's true. It's really very spoopy. But we have Gallic here that is usually good against. But also, are these little goats? No, it's little dogs, little rats, little... What could these beings be? Not rats, it's something like, what do you call this? A rodent or something? Is it the word? Or is it... I don't know. It is, maybe Kirdan has the knowledge. Oh, here they are in close. I'm not sure what this is. Don't want to find it. The problem is we have one sister, we have one daughter down, and I think Lady Dimitrescu won't be happy about that at all. Looks like a dog to me. Yeah, could be a dog. I agree on that. But maybe if they are... I don't know. I don't want to know, to be honest. I just know that... also, we have to look for treasure. Is something here? No, there's nothing here. I don't need to search anymore. Here's a window. Statue there. No, it's maybe an armor. Yeah, a possum or something like this. Exactly. Some... Oh, we need a lockpick for that. We don't have lockpicks yet. What is this? Oh. LEMI recoil compressor. Sounds fantastic. Let's go to the customs part and examine it. Customizable part for a handgun greatly increases firepower. Oh, yes. I can zoom in and zoom out, but I can't move around. That is weird. Equip to handgun. Yeah, the gunsmith achievement we just got. You see that? Yeah, you see the achievement. It's also now in English again. So far, sunlight or cold wind seems to be one. At places where they are not, we often see garlic, which could be just an accident. I don't expect them, but maybe they don't like it. So far, it's garlic and sunlight. It might be. Sunlight, we definitely know it works against them. We found multiple hints that they get angry when somebody opens a window and let light in. And we killed one with the help of sunlight and a lot of bullets. In my mind, yeah, she walks into the sunlight and just instantly dies, but it seems like even when the sunlight hits her, you need like a lot of shots to take her down still. Not looking forward to what might... Oh, there is Mr. Lockpick. So the question is, shall we use the lockpick here? I would say yes. Petty thief. True. Wooden angel statue. What is that? Is this a treasure or is this something useful? Looks like a treasure. Oh, also we have found this wine here. Wait a moment. This is not wine. I assume there's blood inside it. Huh. A vintage bottle of wine ornamented with intrinsic silver flowers. It looks like the bottle was bottled a long time ago. Some lovely aged blood. Exactly. Oh, we wanted to look at the treasures, right? Examine. It's like wood or something. Angel statue. Angel statue carefully carved from wood. Valuable. Good to know. So we found our first thing there. Don't want to run right into the next person. It's a dining room. Oh, this room was locked last time. So this brings us back to the main hall. Another door. This door should lead outside though. And outside it is... Okay, we need a key or something for it. Oh, we found treasure. Another crystal fragment. What's up with those crystal fragments? Just curious. White mineral found in this region, could probably sell it. Okay, nothing special it seems. Unlocked. We could go back to the safe room. I'm not sure if it's smart though to use this here. But let's try it out. What could possibly go wrong?
Thanks to your consistent patronage, I've expanded my services.
That's pretty cool.
Seeking something in particular?
What did you get? Oh, look at this. He has receipt, shotgun ammunition. I think this is a must buy. Sniper rifle ammunition. I like. First aid kit is 1000. How does this big ball move about? That's a good question. I have no idea how we got there in the first place. I remember there was a big chair. We did. If I philosophized about.
Then.
There's a big chair behind him, but it's pretty low. Explains why. He's also barefoot. He has no shoes.
Welcome.
Since we don't have a sniper rifle yet, I would say we definitely get this here. So we can craft sniper shotgun ammunition. Yeah, that's not interesting. That is most thing making most sense. Not sure if upgrading this or that. Like, I really like shotguns in these games. We could increase the the firepower from 560 to 640, so by 80 it seems. But costs 8k. 5k for the torso. 3k for that. We would have potentially enough money to upgrade the firepower. I'm not sure which upgrade is the smartest one. We have 4 crystal fragments. I assume we can sell those safely. I forgot the number that we need for this. We have also some crystal skulls. I think we need 8k if I'm not totally wrong.
To think I would buy such things.
8k. So we could upgrade the firepower of this shotgun. And now that we can craft firepower stuff for the shotgun, I feel like this might be a smart upgrade, right? We want more damage.
Modification can be done in just a moment. What are you buying? Just good day then.
What are you buying? Like an old friend of mine used to say. Yeah, I know who that is. That's the Resident Evil 4 friend. I already talked about that. But kind of funny. Let us have a look at our Mr. Shotgun here. He looks happy. What do we need to craft shotgun ammunition? We need gunpowder, chemical fluid, which we have 3 of, rusted scrap and gunpowder. So it's relatively expensive though. But we only need 4 components. And as you can see, we have 10 of those scrap things. So now with this, I'm not sure. We might... Yeah, we have not enough herbs for that anyway. So I would say we craft 1 of those. How much gunpowder do we have? 3. 10 gunpowder, 10 scrap. 3 things, so that should be okay. So as a result, we now have 9 shots with a shotgun, which is decent. We still have 52 shots with this. We'll probably find more ammunition anyway. Yeah, let's do a safety save. Did I just save? I forgot about that, chat. No, I did not. 20... It was like an hour ago. We didn't save in an hour? Wow. I should play maybe a bit faster, I sometimes feel. We haven't found any of this stuff here. There's still a thing we need a lockpick for, which we don't have. The dining room says we need a key for... Yeah, for the door outside we need a key, right? Where do we need to go then, chat? Oh, upstairs maybe. What was this room here again? Bed chamber thing there. Oh yeah, we need to go into the wine room. We have now the wine bottle that we needed. So we 100% have to go there. I just want to double check this room here before we go upstairs. Now when we have saved, we feel a bit more confident again. So we don't have to replace stuff like this. Seems like they have like a special thing on the windows. Yeah, it's locked. Okay. Makes totally sense. Here we go back. So we have to keep in mind, maybe in this room down there, we just double checked. There might be the possibility of things. You know what I mean. There's also a door we didn't check here when we fought the other sister. We need something for this. Don't see what, to be honest. Maybe a key. Wasn't here the thing where we needed to go? No, it's a window. Oh yeah, here it is. Did we overlook something here? I don't want to jump down here again, if I'm honest. That would be a large detour, but yeah, it seems like we got everything. Got this crystal there. We don't have a key for this door. Didn't open here, right? It's from the other side anyway. Okay, good to know. Okay, so now we can put the bottle here. The Sanguis Virginis. Maiden's blood. Okay, did not expect that, to be honest, but makes sense. Classic Resident Evil. Oh. Gunpowder. So we got our gunpowder back that we needed for Mr. Shotgun here. I'm just curious. No, it's just out of indestructible. And this chest here. Oh, the courtyard key. Also, we love this. Oh, you found this item sound. Pretty great. Let us check the key items. This is really a key item because it's an actual key. There's nothing written on it. I thought this would be like a little... Is it called a key ring? It's yeah, the little thing there. Nope. Key for the door from the castle's dining hall to the courtyard. Makes totally sense. This castle is huge. So we don't get any visitors here. Shall we... Sorry for saving this much, but I feel like... Whatever. Let him sleep. Isn't this here the chamber? But here's nothing, right? Only here's... This here is locked, right? Yeah. We have one lockpick in my inventory, I know that, but it's, I think, a free item you get from buying the game. Don't want to use free items. If we would leave this castle, and then I would maybe use it, but if I get the feeling we don't get back here anytime soon. Chat, we have a problem.
Mother said stale, but I think you're delicious.
I did the wrong turn here. Should have went. How did we not see this, chat? Didn't I just... This must be new, chat. I didn't get it, though. But I can't have overlooked this. This is impossible, chat. Better. Keeps them away. Well, maybe the garlic is true. Also, this you can destroy those windows and then the light comes in. I also have the key now for this door. But I can't believe that I overlooked this here. Chat, we did look at every angle in this room. I looked this in the VOD. I look it up in the VOD. I can't believe that I'm so blind. Maybe this spawned here in the thing here. I'm just baffled by my own blindness. Like, how on earth did I not see this? That is, to me, almost impossible. I mean, we all know that I'm blind, but come on. I can't be that blind, right? Let me just get back in stream. Yeah, it is. I'm blind. I did not see it. How did I not see this, chat? I'm speechless. I looked it up in the VOD from the stream. Oh no, I closed. Chat, I can't read you. One moment before you answer. Stream manager, that should be that here, right? Okay, I can read you again. Sorry for that. Ripperoni, yeah. Did you see this? Anybody in stream see that you can? I'm mind blown here. Like, how did I looked it up and there was a little prompt here for this thing here. What's happening? This what do you call it? Oh man, I don't even know the word for this in English. In German it's Schublade, by the way, in case you wonder what the German word is. Drawer, it seems. So the drawer. I didn't see that there was a prompt for the drawer. Okay, so let's get outside. I'm still mind blown that I didn't see that. Unlocked. I feel paranoid that I overlooked very obvious things here in this room. Yeah, let's get outside. Metal scrap, nice. I can't wait until it become nighttime when there's no sun to damage them. Yeah, you can't wait. I could wait for that though. I have to admit, I can wait at least a bit. With some nice crows. This looks pretty nice, doesn't it? Look at this. Beautiful. Atmosphere and so on. Pretty great. Also like the sound. Atmosphere, whatever you call it. Oh, more shotgun ammunition. 11 shots. This looks like something might happen there. There's one of those fancy doors again. Don't have the item. This is the door. Is this it? No. That would not fit at all height-wise. We need the Dimitrescu key for that, it says. I don't want to know how to get that key. It's kind of interesting that it has this vampire and werewolf theme, which seems pretty unusual. I hear something is swinging. Like an iron chain or something. Okay, we can't interact with this door. Something I overlooked, chat? Uh-oh. I have a bad feeling. Oh. With her wine glass, Lady Dimitrescu goes upstairs. Can we get back outside? We can. Okay. I'm out. What is this here? Maybe it was a statue once or something. I don't get it. In case anybody sees something to interact with, let me know. Because else we are... Now I'm paranoid after multiple instances of not seeing very obvious to see things. Okay, I feel decently confident that we got everything here and we can't go anywhere else. Okay, here we see something. Chem fluid, which is great. In case... I'm curious if there will be dudes doing challenge runs, like knife only or something for this game. So far it seems like it would be possible. Look at this, looks really good. There's cold light everywhere. It's just kind of great. Handgun ammunition. We are dire need of those. Or not dire need, but... And we can still shoot this window here, which is great. Look, there's a door even up there. I think it is. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's just decoration. Here, though, the window is opened and the curtains are pulled to the side. Where are we here? No information. There seems to be a lot of doors. It looks like you can get outside or something because there's like a balcony. Can't destroy those curtains. Hope Ethan has a good broken glass insurance or something.
What have you done to my daughter?
Nothing. Just out. She's angry. Yeah. That also does not induce a lot of confidence. Ah, castle map. That seems to be very useful. View. Oh, look at this. So this is the hall of... What is evolution? I have to look this word up because I have an idea. Yeah, okay. So it's a washing room. Dimitrescu's chambers. Oh, we probably have to find Rose. The terrace. The hall of pleasure. Oh, that's the distillery. Didn't look like one, I have to admit. It's the deepest level. There's something above. Roof. I assume that is what it means. Better. Feel a lot safer with those windows out of the way. We also don't like glass now, it seems. This is, okay. Washing. What on earth? This does not look like washing or anything. This looks like not cool. Is this a pool out of blood? Big boss. Yeah, that is really a big boss, but also a blood pool or something. Can't interact with this clock. It's past 10. Last time we looked at the clock it was 10 o'clock. Now it's I would say 5 past 10. So we just took for all of this 5 minutes. They did not calculate my pacing, how slow I play those games correctly, I would say. Okay, is there anything treasure-like glowing on the ceiling or something? We really want to make sure. Like I said, I feel like more blind than usual. Okay, where's the door? Oh, the Dimitrescu's chambers, we have to go there. We can't get there anyway. Okay. Good. Let's check this pool here and hope that nobody is inside there coming out and eats me. That looks like... It looks like blood. Not gonna lie. We're also a vampire ourselves since we have no reflection. I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to go inside this. It doesn't feel right. Oh. Oh, we can... There's a riddle. I don't get the riddle, but there's one. Let me guess. I overlooked this here. Yeah. I'm just blind. Okay. The problem is it's so... okay, well, if we keep the mouse cursor on it, it does not vanish as fast. Okay. Women are blind to male advances, but the poor shall take their chances to give the Lord their bounty sown, so that soon the wine may flow. So it's sow and flow, I assume. Sown? Don't ask me. English is just weird. When I'm blind. To male advances. That in my mind, that means that she must be turned away from those people like this. Poor shall take their chances to give their Lord their... I assume this is the Lord. Maybe. Lord their bounty sown, so that soon the wine may flow. What does she have? Wine. Okay, so he needs to look over to her, I think. And she needs to look at her. There was like something... Yeah. Okay, we got it. Okay, the blood is gone. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Do you see the top of the picture there doing weird things? Fascinating. Okay. There's still, this room is still red. Maybe because of those doors here, though. Can't be because I'm blind or anything. In the sense of I'm not often miss things, like I can't see. Now that I'm really paranoid now. You know that when you screwed up multiple times, not seeing very obvious things, and then feel like, did I see everything? I think we got everything. Also, no, it's gone. Okay, yeah, stuff like this. I mean, how did I not see this? I don't understand. Maybe because you need to be very close to the prompt to see it. Like when I'm walking like this, I don't see that there's a prompt if I don't look for it. You see this? You have to go pretty close to it, then you might see it. Maybe that's the reason why. I don't have a better explanation why I'm missing so many obvious things. Okay, so we have another thing with a blood pool and stairs below it. My confidence is not the highest that this is a very good idea to go down there. There's also still 2 other daughters left. And Lady Dimitrescu will be even more angry when she finds out that they might mess with the other daughters too. Kill them. Where are we now? Oh, we are here. We are back to the... First of all, we have this here. That's a collectible thing. It's one of the goats of warding or whatever they were called. I remember those. And now we pulled the... or got the vase of... what she called? Mother Miranda. Also, this looks like blood again. I really like the detail. Like, look how there's still red things here, and maybe it was at one point higher, the stand of this blood pool, or maybe it moved around a little bit, and so the wall is still a bit red.
Hell?
Yeah, what the hell is exactly what I'm asking myself too. Good point, Ethan Winters. Also, why does everybody know that you are Ethan Winters? No, not climbing. I thought there was a little hole in the wall. Maybe there is something I overlooked. Doesn't look like it. I also have a bad feeling about who might be here. The slow enemies are not that big of a problem. What on earth is this? Poor people. Don't wanna... Yeah, those enemies are usually not that big of a problem. Question is... does the enemy play submarine or... Also, look at the waves when shooting to the water. That's fantastic. Also, there is a thing. We can close this thing there. We can't get to the other side here, but there's an item. Okay. It is whatever fell into the water doesn't vanish. This blood better not suddenly start rising or something. Yeah. Agreed. I don't expect that. Wrong door. Die already. Thank you. We didn't even do... Sadly we got hit one time, but they're not that difficult. They're not that fast. And not fast enemies are, for me, not that scary. Even though I was a bit surprised, I have to admit. Real? Okay, we took a few hits, sadly. But I played enough Dark Souls to dodge this. Easily, I would say. But unfortunate, though, that we got hit a few times. But whatever. We need to find some herbs, because we are running out of medicine. We only have one bottle left. We can craft another one, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we have only one herb. We have 4 gem things. Maybe we should shoot more, because right now crafting ammunition is much, much easier for us than crafting healing stuff. So our health is more valuable as ammunition, I want to say. I felt like that was in previous games a bit different. What is this? Also sounds like there are more enemies. The game, usually with the spooky music, announces this a little bit. No button. Okay, we might have overlooked something though. How much money do we have? 1,500. I think it also would have been smarter to upgrade our gun. What was that? No way. Didn't expect her to turn around so fast. Oh, was the second sound another one? I did not see her rising up, so she really caught me by surprise there. As a result, we lost some HP though. Something we overlooked, chat? Anybody notice something? Like a little prompt in the corner or something I didn't see? There's another one. There's something... I knew that there was some. Did you see the... Oh, it's really cool that there are small indicators. Oh, speaking of herbs, there's one. Okay, we need to craft healing ASAP. At least one. So we have one healing thing left. We're still green, so it's okay, I guess. Was really unfortunate we got hit there. How did I not see this? Whatever. Maybe all the corpses and all the blood were distracting me. Who knows? What was that sound? Did you hear that? Strange. Like now I'm very inconfident in that I checked everything. You know what I mean? It's just so unfortunate that I seem to always miss stuff there. There's still more here. Oh, here's the box. No, I didn't have a mistake. I hate when this happens. So stupid. Blocked. I can't move. Can we maybe move? Stuck there in the corner. We got a lot of stuff though. Did we just get a healing thing? No. Reload. Strange. But yeah, we got a lot of other things for that. Didn't expect to be surrounded all of a sudden. Did we get another herb or so? No, we got it. It was a chemical thing. I have lowered the volume because the noises scare me. That's a good sign for a horror game, I would say. Also, my volume isn't that high for the in-game, I think, anyway. But I can definitely see why people are scared. Let me just check something. What was the point of this here? Does this just lead back? Yeah, it's just a second branching here, right? From the room we originally came from. Okay, good to know. I was at least proud we found one of them. I was surprised that there was somebody behind me. I wasn't sure because when they started rising here, I saw that somebody was rising here in at this area. And oh no, it can't be this area. Where did this guy come from then? I don't know. Okay, back now was finishing the game on hardcore. You're liking the game? Oh, you did it on hardcore, nice. Yeah, I like it a lot. It's a really fun game. How did you like it? I assume you really liked it when you completed it 2 times. We managed to not die here. Sadly, I'm a bit low on healing. Well, we have 1, we can craft another one, but would have felt more confident. It seems like healing is much more valuable than... maybe I'm wrong though. Much more valuable than ammunition. So maybe I should shoot more and try not to knife the enemies like we have only like 6 shots left. Okay, there's more loot. We are now on the other side of the room. I know where we are, I think. Remember this one room where we could look through the door and it needs this weird emblem or whatever that is? Oh, you are there. got you. Easy. I'm loving it. Now for Village of Shadows difficulty. What? What is Village of Shadows difficulty? Is there another difficulty you unlock when you play through the game? That's cool. And we aren't just playing on normal, I think. There's an elevator, I think. Okay, we're not where we are, where I suppose we are. I was wrong. Let me just double check. Carriage gate. Here is the elevator. We are here. So they are not aligned perfectly. But maybe it's the elevator that leads us there to this entrance hall. I don't know what this would bring to us, but... Did you ever try a knife-only run? I think against the werewolves it's pretty difficult to go with a knife. Those enemies you can do knife-only pretty easily from my perspective. Something we overlooked, chat. No, it is. The distillery is now not red anymore. Okay, it's a different thing there. Don't think I'll do a knife run, maybe just to see if it's possible with a default knife. Yeah, maybe it could be possible. You can't upgrade the knife, right? Oh, old herbs, that's great. So we can get... I want to have one spare herb just in case. So... yeah, maybe we should heal here. I'm not sure. Yeah, whatever. Get back to green. Not sure if it is a waste or not, but... can we go down? We can go back down. I think this scene here that's coming up was also in one of the trailers I've seen, so I think I know what might be on the way for now. At least a part of the scene I know, not all of it. This here is a vineyard where we entered the thing, right? Yeah, there's a vineyard. Pretty cool that what you can... like I said, in Dark Souls is also what you see. For example, here is the church. There's a mill. I assume we'll also enter the mill at some point. And what you see is where you can go. I really like this when games do this. Not just showing you things, but when you see them in the distance, you can actually go there at some point. That's what I really appreciate when games do this. And it's the same in Dark Souls. You see the castle on a mountain in the back, and you can go there at some point. Will you try for knife? Maybe, I'm not sure. Probably not, I think, but because we have still other things to do. Oh. Oh, she has a spare dress there.
Mother Miranda, I regret to inform you that Ethan Winters has escaped that fool Heisenberg. Because he is in my castle and has already proven too much for my daughters to handle. When I find him... No, Mother Miranda. Yes, of course, I understand the importance of the ceremony. I won't let you down. To hell with the ceremony! That man will pay for what he's done.
Okay. I'm not too happy to hear. But she has to admit that killing all those innocent people might also, how to say, her daughter had it coming for her. Let's put it that way. She tried to kill me. You can't just kill somebody and expect that nothing happens to you. I assume we are now in, we are now in her chambers. Still no idea where she is. I hope she will not return. But we find an interesting note here. We were all called by Mother Miranda to decide the fate of the child's father. That's me, I think. Just thinking of that family meeting makes me shudder to think I'm treated like a sister to those How is this pronounced? Let's consult the Cambridge Dictionary. First of all, I need to... Okay, maybe it means something like heretic, or maybe something like a... What do you call it? A fiend? A bad guy? An enemy? I don't know, like scoundrels? Gangsters? Something like this? How is this pronounced though?
Miscreant.
Miscreant. Okay. I disagree, Chris. Not sure which one is the Cambridge one. Is it quote 4? Oh, there's I think a timer on it. Yeah, it's quote 4. Let's ask the Cambridge Dictionary. Usually I say consult, I think, which sounds more fancy, but probably the same. Okay, so those miscreants. Where was I? Shudder. Oh, to be like a sister to those miscreants. Especially Heisenberg. That riffraff wouldn't know proper manners if they slapped him in the face. I would have sliced him to ribbons if Mother hadn't stopped me. She was not happy that level 2 shoes. We also have a new quote. It's quote number 5 for people in chat wondering. It is, we found another bug, Chris, in almost every Cyberpunk 2077 stream ever. And this is fantastic about this game. Like, did you see the difference between... Come on, game, I also often say. Did you... the difference in this game compared to Cyberpunk, did you see any big bugs? People flying through the ground, I don't know, some objects are thrown to the ground, suddenly I can't open a door anymore and have to reload the game. Did you see any of that? No, me neither. That's the difference between, like, I mean, of course, in an open world game you always have more, if you have a lot of degrees of freedom in a game, it's always very vulnerable to having a lot of bugs. That's just usual, but as said in the Cyberpunk streams, there's just too much in Cyberpunk. Like, really, really far too much. There's just so many bugs. This game still needed like a year more of development time to iron those out. Some are, of course, funny, but of course, when you suddenly can't fire a weapon anymore, it's a cheese. Or do other stuff, it's a problem. But we have already talked about this in the at the end of the last episode of the Cyberpunk playthrough. Okay, why does she treat me the same as them? She gave me this castle, obedient daughters, everlasting life. Did she not? Am I not her favorite? Am I not special? I need a drink. So, what we know from this is that Mother Miranda made her into this here. She also gave her the castle and the daughters, which I don't fully understand what this means, but okay, if everlasting life, that's another thing. So she's immortal, and so as a result, it seems like this Mother Miranda is very, very powerful. But Lady Dimitrescu feels kind of special compared to the others, even though they are in a weird way similar to her. Like also somehow enhanced with kind of superpowers, I don't know. And everlasting life and regeneration and whatnot. It's kind of interesting, isn't it? So everything she has, it was not like they are somewhat equal all, but Mother Miranda is the clear leader, and she even gave to these abilities, and she had the power to. It seems like she once had control over the castle and gave it to Lady Dimitrescu. It's very interesting detail here. Everlasting life too. So, and this we know from the diary. Maybe I'm wrong, but the daughters and were mentioned in a diary entry from 1958, which is over 60 years before we are now. So what is going on there and this castle thing seems to be going on for a lot of time. So this everlasting life and stuff that she got from Mother Miranda, it was a long time ago, it seems. Very interesting. There's a cradle.
Rose, where are you?
And why do they need Rose? Oh, there's the Dimitrescu key. I didn't know. I saw this as like a kind of not as a key, like as a decorative element to this candle thing here. Nice. So now we have a fantastic little key. Let us look into this. As a result, we should be able to open a lot of doors with this. Just have to find the key really quick. We'll, of course, take a small look here. I find it strange that all items are just one single use. Like the lock picks are one use, the keys, the bolt cutter was just one time use. I assume this we keep longer because I would assume there are multiple doors for it. And this is maybe the weapon of Lady Dimitrescu, and every door with this weapon would allow this. We also have this thing here. There's this crystal, maybe below the brooches. We have this picture down in at the entrance room. That she's also pretty tall. This is where we entered, right? This is the diary entry. I would have expected this opens, but it doesn't. What is this weird picture, chat? Like, what on earth is this? Also, what was this? Is this our shoulder? I don't get it. It's green. Green. It's blue, so or whatever color it is. So that means every thing we have. I assume this now we can open to lock. This is where block from the other side. Makes sense.
Oh shit.
There you
Uh-oh.
are. All this for a child who isn't even here.
What the hell do...
You ungrateful, selfish wretch! You come into my house! You lay your filthy man hands on my daughters! And now you even try to steal my property! How dare you! Rest while you can! Because I will hunt you! And I will break you!
Okay, she's first of all
do your worst.
she's pretty strong, it seems, and we are also pretty tough, it seems. Like, did she just punch me through all those walls? Wow. How's Ethan still alive? Yeah, that is the main question. But he's also, it seems, very hard to kill it. The question is, are we supposed to move from here? Okay, we cleared everything. No, if there would be a treasure, things would be different. Where are we again, chat? Oh, that's another lever thing. We have seen this when we got caught by Heisenberg. $15 shots. It's not bad. We can craft a few more if we wanted to. We can run in circles here just in case we get chased. Should take this into consideration. It seems to be... What is this? Dungeons? That is a dungeon. That is unfortunate. Here we came from, right? In case anybody sees something glowing at the ceiling, please let me know. Try to look out for it myself. She will hunt us, so does this mean she's now following us through the castle like Mr. X did in Resident Evil in the remaster? Yeah, he's one tough dude, I agree on that. I have to admit, I still have a very bad feeling about all of this. Okay. Chem fluid. Lever. Oh, we got everything, okay. I feel like if I open this door, I open the box of Pandora, maybe? Also, she still has 2 daughters left.
Like I'd let you get away. You'll be sliced to ribbons before you ever see that child.
How did she get in here? Also, ouch!
You will learn what it means to insult Castle Dimitrescu. Just another simple.
Ouch. Oh, we can't shoot because we are missing a hand. That is a bad end, right? Do you have to be kidding me? Key item. Let me guess. Severed hand. Your right hand that got cut off. Oh no. Oh nice. Ow. See you, lady. Mask of Sorrow.
Running will get you nowhere!
I hope he knows how to put it back on. Also, the what do you call it? Wait a moment, I have to look it up. The sleeve. He has to place it correctly. Does the sleeves hold back onto it? Yeah, it even heals the sleeve.
Man, screw this castle.
This medicine is amazing. Yeah, it is. We have to go into this direction, I have the feeling. What does our health say? Also... No, wait. Okay, I was a bit scared that she grabs me, didn't want to get hit another time. Ah, one shot too much. Oh, there's another one. Ow! Stop hitting me so hard. Night, everyone. Good night. Truly shaped, snapped, and gone insane. Ouch. How many are there? Well, they're at least good, well paid when they're able to drop stuff. There's still more. Are they spawning? I mean, it's wasting ammunition here. I need to do chat in a moment. Okay, that's the last shot. All of them now, please? Okay, chat. Whew. So good night, Andres. I'm not sure if if you heard it, if I said it even. It was just a busier moment. The medicine's truly amazing. Would have been even... What? Why would he even try to put it back on? What a madman. I think he knows this from Resident Evil 7, that this stuff kind of works. It was, I think, not the first time something happened with his hand. Let's put it that way. The problem is his fingers, they are bitten off and probably digested by one of those werewolves. Really unfortunate. So many bullets in this place. Not very good at their jobs. That's true. Okay. So where do we go? We could go back to the dining room. There's still one daughter left. Curious if killing the other daughters would be optional or not. This is where we came from, right? I'm on the wrong side, I think. Totally wrong side. It's on the other side here. This is where we came from. Can't do with anything with this door. Okay. Oh, in Resident Evil 7, jack his leg off and just put it back on, Lemo. Kind of, yeah. Is there something here we might have overlooked? Is it the terrace outside? This is here locked, but yeah. It's to also welcome Unknown Galaxy. Nice to have you here too. No, we came from there, right? We went. What is this room? This is now open up. That's a really big bathtub. Lipstick. Okay, I feel like Monkey Island we have to build a voodoo doll or something to defeat her. Is this a treasure? Mask of Sorrow. Is this something about... Oh, okay. I recognize this. Do you remember the room with all these statues that were missing at the beginning and then suddenly appeared at one point when we came back there? These two blocks there, quarters, whatever you call them, boxes. These things that fit into one of those. So we know what this is for. A stone mask found in the castle cellar. The face looked incredibly grieved. Yeah, well, after what just happened, I also feel a bit grieved, to be honest. Grieved is maybe not the right word, I know, but... We found lipstick. Lipstick is... Large tube of red lipstick found in Castle Dimitrescu. It's valuable. Okay, so we looked at this. We found the... thing here. I'm still a bit afraid, I have to admit. I'm just confused about this here. This door. I think there was a cutscene, chat. How did we get here? From down here. We would need to go down to the distillery thing again. To get back there? How do we get back to this place? Maybe here we could get back there. I also should save, because if we die now... killed everyone here, so there should be nobody left. Yeah, but it seems like here was a door or something. Here, this door. This is a safe room. Did I overlook this last time, chat? Maybe I'm blind. Or was a cutscene just cutting in here? Maybe the piano upstairs could wield some answers. Anyway, I just know that this is a safe room. Speaking of not having safe, let's do this here really quick. Something else in this room? No, we got it. Either I overlooked this room and triggered the cutscene and then couldn't check it out anymore. Or, yeah, I don't know. I just was curious how this, what this thing here was doing. And also my phone does a lot of ringing here. Something's going on Twitter. Also, maybe some people haven't noticed or heard it. I guess some of you, most of you did because I posted on Discord. But my video about Círdan and the history of the elves in Tolkien's universe just got 1 million views today. So, pretty happy about that. One of my favorite videos I did. So we can't get back there, of course, but yeah, we had to take all the detour. Now we know that there's at least a safe room there. I guess it's a bit nonsensical saving here. Yeah, we got everything. I'm a bit afraid though when I move maybe through the castle that now Lady Dimitrescu just pops out of nowhere and starts attacking me. Yeah, we will find it out. And I just was curious how to get to this other room, which I seem to have missed. And just want to find everything back. I just need to get back to the ladder here. We will return and then let me just check our options. I would go back to the main hall. Not sure if that's a smart idea. Also a bit low on ammunition. We opened these doors, all of them. Yeah, this is the right direction. Don't give me too many hints just yet. But I would return to the main hall for now. This brings us back to this place here, right? Yeah, to the outside. Here is light, here I feel somewhat safe. Can we analyze this here a bit more? Can we move it back down or something? Doesn't look like it. Okay, I probably just don't want to go back down there. Not gonna lie. We can now open this here, which we could not before. We could re-enter the dining room, which I'm not sure if that's a smart idea. Last time we got attacked by one of the sisters there. At the kitchen. We don't want to go into the kitchen just yet. Hello? Won't get the best rating here ever. So this is where one of the Mask of Sorrow will fit. I'm not sure if I trigger something here.
It's a pleasure to see you safe. How were things?
No sign of Rose.
I'm so sorry it turned out that way. Well, you'll find your way to her once you're out of this castle. Do you have need of anything for the road ahead? I've expanded my services. Please, come take a look. Naturally.
Okay, we have 8k.
Please do
It's
take a look at my new stock.
a lot of stuff. We can also sell a lot of stuff here. Does he now sell lockpicks? No, lockpicks are still... this menu is really terrible with mouse. Supplies. Sniper rifle, ammunition, mines. Haven't done much with mines, even though I think they could be interesting. High capacity magazine. This might be useful. Part of a gun, great increased rate of fire. It's probably not what we need. We need more firepower. We don't need to shoot faster. Our hits need to count more. Especially if we ever find those werewolves again. So far, they seem to be the biggest problem that we got so far. So I would say we go to this here and upgrading the firepower of your gun. Oh, nice. Oh, and Winter just gifted a sub to Kirdan. That's really nice of you. Thank you. Much appreciated for the support. Thank you for your generosity, Orange Winter. Really nice of you. Thank you. And yeah, welcome back to the people, to the philosophers, you could say. Kirdan, okay. Upgrade, yeah. I want to. Now you can post the cheese icon again, I would say. Most welcome, good sir. So we have a bit of more firepower. I feel like... Yeah, we already got a firepower upgrade with this upgrade, I remember that. We can't upgrade firepower further. Probably the rest is needed with other upgrades, I'm not sure. Delish cheese, exactly.
What are you buying? Just something an old friend of mine used to say.
Yeah. Cheese army. And so far there is not much to cheese here in the game. I would say we might get the bigger magazine for the gun though. I'm not sure what... How much do we need? 9k? We keep one spare. We have the torso of her. We have some of the crystal fragments. We have this angel statue. It should be enough. That should be already enough, I would argue. Do it like this.
And buy it I will.
Now we can buy this here.
I saw you eyeing that one.
Didn't
I'm
check it out.
all sorts of weapons. Thank you for your patronage.
No problem, man. So now we have 16 shot instead of 10. It's maybe a little upgrade. So let's save here. Let's try what happens if we place it. I think about ending the stream though, because I just looked at the clock and it's already 2 o'clock for me in the morning, so maybe I should end the stream soon. But we can place and just see what happens. Mask of Sorry, I looked at this already. Oh, those bolts with fire start lighting up if we do this. Yeah, that's good. So this door doesn't open yet. We need to assume this opens when we have all the other stuff that we have. Then we might get, whoops, one of the other things. We can go here. We still have one of those keys. We still need a lockpick here. Halls of Pleasure, dressing room. Where's this? Halls of pleasure, dressing room, wine room. Oh yeah, that is, I remember this door. Not sure if I want to enter the halls of pleasure, to be honest. Pleasure seems to be something really... Uh-oh.
So we finally meet.
We have a technical problem here. Yeah, we met previously, that's true. Silver ring. Mask. Ha! You can't get inside here. We are safe. We are trapped but safe. There's the exit, I assume. We just check. It seems to be we have overlooked something. Treasure. It's 10 o'clock again, so the time seems to move differently in this place. We have now time for a moment to check what's going on here. Key item. So we found the Mask of Pleasure. So another one of those masks we could place. What does it say? A stone mask found on the second floor. The face is glowing with satisfaction. Oops. And we found, I assume that's a treasure, just a silver ring. Yeah, a silver ring with, what? A silver ring with a depression. Looks like something could fit in it. Valuable. Oh, so we can find a stone and maybe combine those. Oh. That's interesting. So we can upgrade this treasure to make it more valuable. That's a cool idea, in my opinion. Oh, we overlooked this here. Our pistol is also now a bit stronger. Feel confident. And we got everything. Okay. We can escape from here by going here. We haven't checked the other door yet, though, but I assume there's just another mask there. And this is the roof, right? We're now getting to roof level. Not yet. I have a bad feeling finding so much ammunition at once. You know why? That usually is an indicator for upcoming combat or something. Okay, there's something.
I was worried my sisters had gotten to you first.
Mounted animal skull. Aw. Stop eating me.
Mother said stale, but I think you're delicious. Good.
Oh, I have an idea. The problem, for this idea, we need pipe bombs. Maybe we can blow it up, you know what I mean?
Eddie?
Stop eating me! Deal. And where's 4?
You've ruined the hunt!
Nope. Hey! Why doesn't it work against her?
Curse you!
Wow! This charge is just very annoying.
You bastard! You're done! No! Don't make me angry! You will not get away! You're my prey!
Crazy witch.
Indeed. Okay, we even did the right thing. Counted to 3, let's double check. The problem what we have now is that her mother won't be happy about this development. Let's put it that way. Also, we need to heal, I think, again. Need more herbs. Can't fall out of here, but yeah, the light definitely helped. Wasn't here, like, something to go upside? Chat. I expected this... that we could go up here. But it's just a thing. I'm way off for the night. It was fun. See you next time. Thanks for the gift up. Yeah. They really do take a beating. So yeah, thank you for staying, Kierdan. Wish you also a good night. Sleep well. Thank you for staying so long. I will also end the stream soon. Now that we made some progress, we just need to get back and find out what this weird item is that we just got. A skull of an animal mounted on a wooden board. Aha, found something on the back. Animal skull. I have no idea what to do with this. An animal skull removed from its mount. There are protrusions on the back. What is a protrusion? Ah, okay, so this is one of the things for the angel thing room. So it's another mask. We got everything here, but it says in this place we missed something. Oh. How did I not see this? Yeah, well, this question we ask a lot, I guess. Yeah, what is this symbol here? Oh. We have to place this mask. We need this mask for the thing below. You know what this means? We need the mask and replace the other mask here to reopen the door so we are not locked anymore. That would be my solution for this little riddle here. The problem is, if we're really unlucky, the big lady now can come inside here. Very carefully and silently, an inch at a time, looking for traps. Is this right? Seems like it. I have a bad feeling about this. Okay, we know where she is. Let's go into the other direction. This is pretty cool, we can see her. I hope it's the same as with Mr. X in the other game. He has trouble finding us if we are just very, very not loud. Hey man. Okay, chat. I would say there was quite a decent amount of progress today that we managed to do here. It's already very late, and yeah, I would say I end the stream for now. I hope you enjoyed this. Shoutouts to all the support I got today. Again, especially to your generosity, Ernest Winter. And thank you for giving some hints and having some fun with me here in chat and while playing. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did, and I will continue streaming most likely Thursday. I'm not sure if I stream tomorrow. Likely not. Still have a lot of things to do, so can't promise that. And yeah, we will see. Just I posted on Discord in case people want to get informed that way or something in the news channel there. People are interested. I think most people here watching are on Discord anyway, so shouldn't be too big of a surprise. Or just leave a follow here on Twitch. If you have missed this, you can of course watch the VOD on Twitch, or I load it up on YouTube too. There's a YouTube streaming archive. I think tomorrow the first episode comes. It's a bit delayed though. I have to wait 24 hours to upload stuff on YouTube from Twitch. That's in the terms of service, I think. And yeah, guess wouldn't be a problem if but you can still watch it on, what's it called, on Twitch itself. So yeah, without further ado, I would say also the complete Cyberpunk playthrough is up on YouTube. I just released a lot of episodes in a bunch. I know it's probably not the most attractive channel to be subscribed to, but yeah, if you, any case, want to miss the stream, want to rewatch something there, and don't like the VODs on Twitch stuff, maybe try that out. You can also watch it on YouTube, and I guess for VODs, YouTube is definitely a better experience. So I would say I'm gonna head over there. Well, there's a lot of I don't curate the streams too much. I just cut out the beginning, and then I put everything up as it was streamed, with a few exceptions, where it's like a cut or something went wrong, or there's a technical difficulty or whatever. And it's sometimes like an 8 hour, 9 hour stream uploaded there. It's just the difference. But yeah, it's just not much different though. But of course, here on Twitch you can also watch all the VODs. I highlight my streams completely, because when you highlight a stream on Twitch, you can highlight a complete stream, and as a result, it is never deleted. So all the stuff you find there, you also find on Twitch. I'm just curious if Twitch gets angry at me for doing this at some point. I'm not sure, but yeah, still, yeah, the YouTube thing is always available for people interested in those. Is there anything left to say? Probably not. There's also a playlist for all the games I did so far. Yeah, thank you again for watching. I wish you a fantastic rest of the day. See you, I assume, Thursday, maybe tomorrow evening. I'm not 100% sure yet, because I still have a video to do, and oh boy, I'm just making very slow progression right now, which feels a bit unfortunate. But yeah, there will be a new video. Thank you again for your support and for watching my videos too. It's also amazing, like 1 million videos on the Kirdan and the History of the Elves video. Do we have a... Yeah, there. This video, by the way, it's 95 minutes. Ooh, I think it's definitely the longest video I did on my channel. Yeah, that got 1 million views. Thank you for that again. And see you next time. Good night. Goodbye.